Running it. Hello?
Hi, may I speak with Miss Wodiuk, please?
This is she. Who is this?
Hi, this is Joe Ariano Investigations. How are you, ma'am?
Hi, Joe. I'm okay. I'm actually running in to get a treatment here, so I don't have much time. Can I call you right back after my...
Actually, I'm going into the jail. What I want to do is set up at a time we can meet next week sometime on Tuesday. So how about if I give you a call over the weekend and we can set something up? Is that okay?
Well, I'd like to know, are you monitoring my cell phone?
No, not at all. I don't have that equipment. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, well, we have stalkers outside of the house here, and we have had several of them everywhere, and I don't see you anywhere in the court case saying that you are doing a private investigation. Did they provide you any evidence?
I do have the discovery from Mr. Garcia. I'm working with him on your defense team, okay?
Okay,
so
good.
That's what we're doing. The court wouldn't have anything to do with my name or anything. I'm appointed by Mr. Garcia and the alternate defense counsel,
okay.
And so I'm working in your defense.
All right, he did not file that in the court case, and this is the first that I've known about it. He said that he has to wait for a report back from you before he can speak to me, which is very, very odd.
Well, I mean, we do need to meet so that you and I can, number one, meet each other, and that way you can feel comfortable with who I am and what I'm doing, and go over some discovery and that kind of stuff, okay?
Okay, and you're just a private person? Like
no, I'm a licensed private investigator in the state of Colorado, and I have a contract with the alternate defense counsel who's paying the bill.
Oh, okay. So, have you contacted Michael Fronte yet, or did you get a copy of the arrest warrant order? Because there is none in the case, which means it's a malicious prosecution. So I would expect you to have filed to Mr. Garcia that there is no case.
Ma'am, my first step is to meet with you.
Okay, so in our investigation, we're going to make sure that these allegations are correct from Michael Fronte, and you're willing to contact him? And investigate, and then you're willing to speak with the federal agents and speak with my witnesses then to exonerate me?
Sure.
All right.
I will get all that information from you, you betcha, and we'll take it a step at a time, okay? Because I don't want to make any mistakes, and I want to make sure we do what's in your best interest, okay?
Well, to first start off at the beginning, if you have the paperwork, you should see, and you have all the 900 documents, you should see that this is outside the scope of your investigation, as it's a federal one, and as you're a private investigator, then you're acting outside of subject matter jurisdiction for private investigations in federal matters.
I'm concerned with your state case now. That's the one that's charged in the Pueblo District Court. So,
right, and if you look at the sworn affidavit, it says, sir, that there's a Barack Obama threat, and there's an additional case that held me for a Barack Obama threat. It says there's IRS fraud. It says that there's bank crime fraud, which means that would be a federal investigation, and under your state license, sir, you're not entitled to do federal investigations. So if you look at those 900 documents, sir, you'll see that those are all federal documents protected under federal law.
We can never talk about it, okay? So what I'd like to do is talk to you.
That's incorrect. Did you read the sworn statement? It said bank crime. It says state-to-state stalking.
I would like to be with you on Tuesday so that we can talk about all this, okay?
Okay, well, if you have the proper documentation, then I'll be happy to bring along several other witnesses. And, I mean, if you don't know that, sir, if you don't know that, Joe, that there's no warrant, and if you haven't read the court order to kill me and all the other custody documents in this case, you are not smart enough to be investigating this then. I mean, come on, that's black and white obvious. I'm not an attorney and I know that stuff. You think you need to investigate the YouTube channels and all the events that took place in this court case, sir. Otherwise, you're going to be an assessor. Okay, and you'll take a personal liability, as a private investigation still has to be noted in a criminal case. Otherwise, you're doing extortion and criminal coercion. And I'm not against you, but I'm just saying this is my right, and you guys have been railroading me and going on witch hunts. And let's do it the proper way, okay?
I'm here to try to help you out, ma'am. That's what I'm doing.
Well, then if you were a proper investigator, you would have seen by my level of education that the competency holds our focus. If you were a proper investigator, you would have called DU forensics psychology, and what they told Mr. Garcia is there's no way she meets criteria for incompetency. No way she needs restoration. I'm way too smart. I can think, speak, and rationalize. Yeah, but if you were an investigator, Joe, you would have went to them and said, drop the case. There's nothing here.
I'm not. That's not my position. That's not how I do things.
Okay, so what have you done thus far?
Well, I'm contacting you. I've read some of the stuff. I'm going to go over it again this weekend, and then we can get together on Tuesday if you like.
And what stuff did you go over, sir?
Ma'am, I'd like to meet with you on Tuesday. I don't have time to go over it right now with you, okay?
Well, what stuff was it? Was it the 900 pages of fabricated evidence?
Would you want to meet with me on Tuesday at the library? And
I would like a copy of the warrant to obtain the evidence first.
Well, I can't give you a copy of anything right at this point because I haven't met with you. I want to meet with you on Tuesday.
Well, you weren't supposed to get a copy of any of the evidence. That's evidence tampering. Because you're a private investigator. We're not appointed by the court or notified that you were doing an investigation. That means you tampered evidence, sir.
I am not appointed by the court, ma'am.
Okay, well, let me talk it over. I did put in my FBI reports, and this is a felony for which this would be criminal extortion. This would be criminal coercion.
Okay.
All right, and nothing against you, but, I mean, come on, you should know your due process in this. It's a very serious case.
Do you want to meet on Tuesday or not?
I have to meet an adjuster, too, so I'm going, like I told you, I'm going to the hospital. I don't have my planner on me at this time. I really don't. So I'm walking in. I'm standing at the door.
How about if I call you this weekend? Will that be okay?
That would be fine. Yeah, call me this weekend. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Joe. Bye-bye.
That was the message. And Joe Ariano is not quasi-judicially has immunity because he doesn't work for the court and he's not listed with the court. So giving him any evidence is identity theft. And it's also evidence tampering. It's also case tampering. It's against my rights. And by that, it's a mistrial. Already. I mean, there's no case anyways. But I mean, the level that these people go to is unreal. Wonder how many people are going to have to be let out of prison and jail because they just railroad everybody. They don't even know their due process. That's what's really scary. They went to law school. I think we should all join together and sue DU Law School for pumping out so many morons.